Hi Minglings, it is not Friday, it's Wednesday, but I'm filming this now because Dylan, Pat, and Tyler all mentioned in the last week how I have a life and nobody else really does. And Pat says that having a life is really scary, and so I'm going to show you a little bit of my life. I'm having a really busy day, so I'm just gonna take you with me. It's 10 a.m. right now, and most people would still be asleep because they're teenagers and it's the summer. But of course, I've already been up and doing things. I got up at 8:30 and went for a run, then I came back and took a shower and ate breakfast, and now I'm going to the doctor's office for a physical for college. I can't even remember the last time I went in for a checkup, so this will be interesting. See you later. So I just finished at the doctor, and two things. I got a meningitis vaccine, and so now I have this ridiculous Band-Aid. It's like has creepy clowns on it and lions and stuff, so that's nice. Other thing, I swear to God, you are my medical provider. Can you spell my name right, please? Like, just spell my name right. I don't understand anything. Sabrina. Hello. That's not my name. Hi. So, a couple things have happened since I last talked to you. I went to lunch with a family I used to babysit for. They used to live here for quite some time, and then they moved away to Texas, and now they moved back. I babysat for them from when the kid was 2.5 till he was about 5 or 5.5. So a good 3 years or so of my life I spent with these people basically every Saturday night. They basically became my second family, and when they moved away I was really heartbroken, but now they're back, and we had lunch together at a place called Sweet Tomatoes. I don't know if they have them other places. I think it's sort of a chain. Soup Plantation is also something that I don't know. It's funny because there are those people who you see after a long time and a lot has changed and you feel like everything's different and maybe you don't get along with them like you used to, but the family that I used to babysit for, we had lunch together and it's all exactly the same, which is great. I mean, the kid remembers me and he's kind of the same as he always was. He's a little more silly now because he's older and he's a boy, and that's how boys are. They're very much the same, and that's really nice in a time of change like this for me because I know that not everything will change. While I was there, as you know, I can't go anywhere without seeing somebody I know. I saw the kid I used to tutor in Spanish eating with his dad and his sister, so that was kind of funny. I'm parked right now outside of the house of the lady I'm going to start interning for. She's a photographer, and I'm going to be doing a lot of office work and work with her clients and location scouting and possibly editing and scheduling and all this kind of stuff. I'm really excited to start it, and I'm here a little bit early, so I'm just like sitting outside of her house, which is kind of, I don't know, I'm assuming she doesn't know I'm here. I'm back home now. It's about 4:45. I put in a good 3 hours at the internship. It went really well, and this was the first day that I had gone. I'd met her before for the interview, but this is the first actual work day that I had, and it went really well. It's fairly easy. I mean, it's a lot of just computer work, but it's also really fun. I got to do some location scouting, and she's doing a concept shoot with a family, and so I was looking at props and vendors and stuff online, so that was pretty fun. I have about an hour at home to eat dinner, and then my friend Holly and I are going to this outdoor concert in the park nearby. She has to take her sister, and she said, "Oh, can I take you with me?" because she's going to be bored. So I'm going to go with her, and that'll be fun. I haven't seen her in a while. I would say this is slightly busier than a typical day, but it's in general kind of how my life works, where somebody calls me and 2 hours later I'm doing something. So if you're scared by this, Pat, this is what having a life is like. Except, I mean, you don't actually get to see a whole lot today of what I'm actually doing, but you just get to hear me talking about it as I do it. I'm home from the concert in the park. It turned out to be an 80s tribute band, which was fine, but it was interesting. I'm gonna watch Up with my boyfriend, and I've never seen it, so I'm excited. He says I'm gonna cry, but I guess we'll find out later. Hi, it's the next day, it's Thursday, but I wanted to talk about watching Up yesterday. I heard so many good things about it, but I'd never seen it, so I wanted to see it, and I thought it was just really weird. If you haven't seen it, this may or may not be spoilery, but there's all this stuff with like dogs and birds, and it's just so weird. Like, if you look at the plot of Up, if you avoid thinking about the cute stuff, like the kid and the grandpa and all that stuff and the house, there's like a creepy guy who's like the childhood hero of the grandpa, but he has all these dogs who are trained to speak, and it's really weird. Like, it's such a weird movie. So that being said, I feel like Up is kind of overrated. I thought it was fine, but I just thought it was very strange, and I couldn't really get over that. Now you've seen kind of what a typical day looks like for me. It's semi-typical. I am always rushing around, but it's usually a little less hectic than that. I spent some time today just like lying out in the sun because yesterday was so hectic that I didn't get any time to just hang out. So that's what I wanted to do this morning. I hope you enjoyed this kind of overview of what my days can look like, and maybe you've conquered your fear of having a life, or maybe you look at this video and are completely terrified. Zach, I'll see you tomorrow.